Hey everyone, welcome back to Vibes and Vines. I'm Kira Matalasi, a plant mother,